On your feet, pygmy brain. You almost blew it, Grandma.
Didn't expect him to knock me down. Guess I'm starting to show my age.
Just settle down, mutant. Stealing purses from little old ladies ought to get you the chair. Get in the row.
What are you doing?
Well, I just sprayed my car with disinfectant. I don't want this slime ball smelling it up again.
I can't watch this.
Good, then turn your head.
Assault. Battery. Mayhem. Brutality.
The criminal element is totally out of control, sir.
These charges are against you. You, nobody else. Couldn't you just... You were 2 blocks away from the station house. Did you have to drag the men all over the freeway system?
I wanted to give him time to reflect.
Captain, I have to apologize. I tried to stop Sledge, but...
Don't try to shift the blame, Doro. The commissioner has asked me to take your badges. You're on 6 months suspension, both of you.
Oh, don't drag her into this. It wasn't her fault. Besides, she's just a girl.
6 months?
How about 12 months?
Why don't you make me a guard on death row?
Get out.
No money for 6 months. I'm already behind in my car payments.
My gun is gonna rust. You know, all I did last night was fall asleep in front of the TV. It was pathetic.
Yeah? What were you watching?
I don't know. All I remember is somebody saying, "Hi, Rick," and then the next thing I heard was, "Play it again, Sam," or something.
Oh, we parked the car in a police zone. I better move it.
Oh, you don't think just because you're on suspension, the trunk would give you a ticket, do you? Move the car.
I thought you had some smarts, Hammer.
Where'd you come from?
The little lady that just ankled out of here with the gray gams, she yours?
Gams?
Yeah, gams, you know. Pins, legs, smooth, long, classy looking. She's like a breath of fresh air in this stagnant world of ours.
I know who you are. The weatherman on TV.
There's a lot of gin joints in this crazy world, but there's only one reason I picked this hole.
Happy hour?
Oh, cut out the comedy. I'm here because you need some advice. Today, I think they call it career counseling.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't fired my gun in a couple hours. I think I do need some help. Hey, a bartender, bring my friend a drink, huh?
Do what?
I said bring my friend a drink, okay?
Yeah, sure. I'll bring him on.
Hey, Dro, come on over here. Meet the local weatherman.
I don't see anyone.
That's Duro. I'm afraid she's a cop with a skirt.
What next? Lady wrestlers?
Sledge? Who are you talking to?
The dame's right. It's the rules. Only you can see me.
Look, drink junkie. Do you see a guy in a trench coat standing over there?
Only a girl.
It's a guy.
Sure, it's a guy. I see him. Anything you say.
Duro, I'm afraid you're really stressed out. I think you should sleep through suspension.
What do you mean I'm stressed? You're talking to an empty bar stool.
We're both uptight. Let's get out of here. Well, don't worry, old friend. We'll have you out shooting again before you can cock your trigger.
All right, Hammer. Put away the heater. They don't work on me anymore. Pain is just a memory. Get it? You know, if I could have pulled this off back in the old days, I would have had Cagney and Robinson right where I wanted them.
Are you real or am I hallucinating?
You know, in the old days when a cop got laid off, the first thing he did was go into business for himself.
What are you talking about?
Be private eye. You know, Richard Diamond, Sam Spade, Philip Marlowe. We all did it. And you got all the qualifications.
What do you think? Want to go into business?
You may be overqualified.
Any calls?
3. 2 wrong numbers and an offer to cater a bar mitzvah. I told them no, no, and maybe.
New hairdo?
Yes. This is what happens when I can't afford my regular hairdresser.
Well, just remember, if you don't look good, we don't look good. Nice outfit. Now, that's the first time you've looked like a real girl.
Yeah, well, if I don't get my hair fixed, I'll need a guide dog.
Not bad. Looks like you're all set up. That's a good-looking dame you got out there. Why don't you buy her some cheap perfume and take her out for some spaghetti?
Hey, I'm broke, remember?
Yeah, well, what you need now is a dame in danger.
So far, all I got out of this is pocket lint.
That's about to change.
There's a client here?
There is?
Yeah, says she's Mrs. Emily Carstairs.
Send her in. Who is she?
What a woman. If ever there was a dame in danger, she's it. She ain't Laura Bacall, but she's close.
Mr. Hammer. Mr. Sledge Hammer.
The same. Can I take your coat?
Well, sorry, but I'm naked underneath.
Then I insist on taking your coat.
You're cute. But, I just came from posing for the life drawing class at the university. Just doing my part for higher education.
Makes me want to go back to school.
Get to it.
I can't do that. I just met her.
No, I mean, find out what the caper is.
Right, right.
Are you talking to someone?
No. I was mumbling. So, what makes you think you need a private eye, Mrs. Carstairs?
My husband's body was found washed up on the beach. He'd been lying there for a week.
So I guess he was dead, right?
I kicked actors out of my movies for saying stupid things like that. Just ask her how her husband was killed.
He'd been strangled with seaweed.
I was just going to ask you that.
Sounds fishy to me. If he was lying on a beach for a week.
Yeah, how come nobody said anything?
About what?
Oh, come on, Mrs. Carstairs. How could your husband be lying dead on a beach for a week and yet not one person reported it?
Well, he had such a great tan that nobody noticed him.
Aha.
I'm sorry. This is very difficult for me. You see, ever since my husband died, a man has been calling me demanding money. He says that if I don't pay him $100,000, he'll kill me. I need your help, Mr. Hammer.
Ask her who the bum is.
Any idea who the bum is?
No. All I know is that he said my husband had welched on some business arrangement and that he'd be round tonight at 9 to collect.
Did you call the police?
They said they couldn't do anything.
Figures.
Oh, Mr. Hammer, I need protection now. Will $1,000 a day be all right?
Gee, that sounds kind of steep. I don't have that kind of money.
She's offering to pay you the 1,000, bonehead.
Yeah, right. Right. Well, it's either you or the bar mitzvah. $1,000 is copacetic.
so you'll take the case.
Consider it solved.
Oh, I feel better already. I need protection. I'm in constant danger.
Not with me around.
Sledge, you hit the ERA sign across the street.
Good. Then I didn't waste any bullets. We gotta get over to your place.
I'm going with you.
Girl Friday's staying in the office.
Yeah. You stay here, Duro. I can take care of this. Go into the other room and fix your hair. I don't want you bumping into things.
Knew this dress was too tight.
That doll would melt anyone's patch. Okay, get out to the Carstairs place fast.
We gotta go to your place now.
You really are worth $1,000 a day, aren't you?
Plus expenses. Don't forget, you owe me for that broken window. I get the feeling the only thing you've ever done for a living is inherit.
Take it easy. She's only a flake off the upper crust.
Quite a place you got here.
Oh, this is only my guest house. My main house is being repaired.
Oh, what happened? A jet crashed into it while you were landing on your private runway?
How did you know? May I get you a drink?
No, I never drink when I'm on duty. But then I'm on suspension.
Well, do help yourself. The bar's over there. I'm just going to slip into something more cliched.
Fancy joint here. I bet she even wallpapers the inside of the refrigerator.
Yeah, last time I was in a place this big, the Yankees lost to the Red Sox. How do people afford places like this?
She picked it up cheap from Jim and Tabby Baker.
Somebody's coming.
The clothes are much tighter in the 80s. I like it.
Excuse me, senor. Does Mrs. Carstairs know you are here?
That's all right, Rosa. He came with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Mr. Hammer. You didn't get yourself a drink. Allow me. Vodka on the rocks, half a twist, shaken, not stirred. Am I right?
Ah, that's that limey jerk. I'm a beer-drinking hombre. Root beer.
Over here, Hammer. You're not looking cool enough. While you're strolling around, it's a nice touch to eat some fruit. Good image.
Here we are. Mr. Hammer, why are you eating a wax apple?
Why am I eating a wax apple?
You're on your own with that one, pal.
You know, I can't thank you enough for taking this case.
Hey, what's wrong with your fish?
Oh, well, Henry had them gold-plated. It was a nice idea, but they sank.
You may have been in Who's Who, but obviously you didn't know what's what.
And now he's dead.
Yeah, what do I do now? I just hang out and wait for him to show up?
You got a lot to learn, pal. Now is when I made out with my client. It's part of the job. Get it?
What did you do when you had male clients?
I never took those cases.
No, I'm so glad you took this case. I feel safer already.
Move in, Hammer. She's coming on to you like gangbusters.
Hammer? You know, I haven't had a man in weeks. I have needs too. Sledge.
Not while I'm on duty. Ow. Oh! Oh, my stomach! Yo! It's killing me! Oh, I gotta lie down. I gotta lie down.
Over here. Come on, over here. You'll be fine.
Great. She has needs and you get a stomachache. In my day, I used to down 3 pints of the hot stuff every day. And that's when I was an aircraft pilot.
Oh, why do I feel like this?
Maybe a wax apple isn't on your diet. Hammer. Hammer, get up. The creep's here. Come on, get a hold of yourself.
You have had more than enough time. My patience is
No, no, take the camera.
Dead.
I had to do it. He was going to kill me.
You know this man?
It's my attorney. They're grating.
Where'd you get the gun?
It's my husband's.
Well, if you had a gun, why did you hire me?
Didn't know if I could kill anyone.
Now you know.
Hold it, Hammer. Make sure she knows you don't give refunds.
Case closed and not one shot fired. Sorry, old friend. Hammer, what the hell are you doing here? Mrs. Carstairs paid me to be here. I'm a PI now.
Are you telling me that you solved this case?
You got it. The stiff is her husband's attorney. He attacked her, and she shot him in self-defense. Simple.
And you saw what happened?
From that couch right over there. Best seat in the house. Oh,
I'm very proud of you, Sledge.
yeah, I'm proud of me, too. I usually am.
Sledge.
Did all right, didn't I?
I think you're a sap.
A sap? What are you talking about?
Look, you gun-happy freak. Don't you think it's a little strange that you pass out just when Mrs. Carstairs shoots the one man who's a suspect?
Happens every week on Moonlighting.
Cut out the baloney. You've got to get back to the Carstairs house and slap her around a little bit.
That sounds good to me.
Find out what really happened.
What about her?
We'll be back before she can comb her hair.
Oh, Mr. Hammer, what are you doing here?
Just came to solve the real mystery.
What are you talking about?
Now I want you to listen and listen good, because I'm only going to say this once. This is how I see it. You killed your husband while you were in cahoots with your attorney. The two of you planned to split the money. You made a date to meet him, and then you arranged to have me see you kill him. Nice alibi. Ex-cop sees poor widow kill mean man who was trying to take her money. Not a dry tear in the house.
Nice wrap-up, kid.
Nice.
You've forgotten one thing, Mr. Hammer.
Oh, yeah?
If that were all true, then who shot at me in the office?
Who shot at her? Whoever shot at her is going into reruns.
Raise your hand, Senor Hammer.
So it was you all the time?
Almost right. But when Mrs. Carstairs was going to kill her murdered husband's attorney, she needed an accomplice. The reason you believe she was in danger was because I shot at her when she was in your office.
So I was right. You were going to make me the perfect alibi.
We were going to split the money until I thought it might be better to have all the money to myself, personally.
In the old days, the butler did it. Now it's the maid. What an era.
You can't shoot me here. Don't you think the neighbors will find it a little suspicious? All this noise and 3 murders in one day?
No one will notice. Our neighbor's Bruce Willis. Maybe you're right. It might be more perfect if you join Mr. Carstairs. Adios, Senor Hammer.
Hey, you got me into this. How about a little help?
Going loco already, huh? It does not become you, Senor Hammer.
I like to help you, pal, but you're forgetting the rules. I'm not here, remember?
Well, we've been through a lot together. This is no time to bail out. Come on, I need some help. What happened to the rules?
Rules are made to be broken.
But don't you think you ought to tie her up or something?
Are you kidding? She's not going anywhere. After that kiss, she may never move again.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Hey, that's my line.
All right, pick her up.
That maid could have used me for fish bait. Weren't you a little late?
Stuck at the beauty parlor.
How'd you know I was here?
Just a wild guess.
Hammer, I never thought I'd say these words. You're back on the force.
I know. The commissioner needed me, right?
No. You found out you're even more dangerous as a private eye. Laurel, come on.
Thanks. What was your name again?
Spade, Marlowe, Diamond. What's the difference?
Will I ever see you again?
If you ever need me, just whistle. You know how to whistle, don't you? Just pucker up your lips and blow.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I should have told him he can't walk on water until he's up here with me.
You know, Duro, our city shouldn't have meters just for parked cars. We ought to have them for people loitering on the sidewalk, too.
People meters, Hammer? What a ridiculous concept.
You're the one always saying I ought to be open to new ideas, Duro. Speaking of new ideas, ever tried one of these? They're pretty good. New from Japan. You want one? My treat.
No, thanks. No, I think you just killed my appetite.
Oh! Shoot. Can't even have a sushi dog in peace. You ready to kill something bigger than Duro's appetite?
Who are you talking to?
Nobody. get it. I can't see a thing. Get him off the hood.
Sledge, I can't believe that sheer will kept you holding on to that car.
It didn't. My sleeve got cut on the windshield wiper.
Captain, I'd like to state my feeling that Sledge's actions today were well-intentioned.
Hammer, well-intentioned? It's like saying Gary Hart is unphotogenic.
But he's not unphotogenic. Oh, I see. You're being sarcastic.
All right, listen up, folks. Our sister precinct, the 33rd, is asking for our help. It seems that one of their detectives was brutally murdered a few weeks ago, and they're asking for our assistance in solving the case.
Sir, may I ask exactly how the detective in question was murdered?
Well, it says there that Detective Ginsburg was stabbed 17 times in the back.
Maybe it was a suicide. I mean, he may have been kind of limber and able to... Why doesn't the captain ever give my theories consideration?
Probably because you're usually wrong. Remember the time you tried to link the Jimmy Hoffa disappearance to the recent Jackson tour?
Hey, any guy who wears one glove and walks backwards is not to be trusted.
Oh, this is interesting. According to this, the late Detective Ginsburg and you shared one thing in common. He openly refused to be partnered with women. Ginsburg, like you, was a misogynist.
Whoa, 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 little lady. Just because I gave a guy a back rub once does not make me a misogynist.
Sledge, why don't we go to that other precinct tomorrow and conduct some interviews? Meet you here at 8 o'clock.
Good masculine thinking, Giroux. You're losing more and more of your femininity every day. It's very attractive.
Oh, well, thank you. Try and keep it up.
Inspector Hammer, I'm Officer Elizabeth Jenkins. You ran into me earlier today.
Oh, yeah, right. How's your partner?
Aside from the concussions and broken arms and multiple contusions, he's fine. As you can see, I'm unharmed.
Oh, this is my partner, Dory DeRoe. Let me just say, I'm sorry for that little accident this morning.
Oh, no apologies are necessary, Inspector. Your actions were completely justified.
Well, Sledge, looks like you've got a fan. Regular Hammer groupie.
Go ahead, try and belittle the fact that there's a few people on this force who appreciate me for the competency I project. Shut up. I don't know about you, but I'm stuffed. What do you say we take a look at some of those videos I rented? On Golden Gun, Peggy Sue got murdered. The Way We Wounded. Home video target range. What'll they think of next?
Shoot me. Shoot me. Shoot me. Shoot me.
Remind me not to rent that one again. It's too expensive.
Thanks for answering the door so promptly. It was chilly outside.
Listen up, lady. I don't mean to sound rude, but just who in the hell are you?
I'm crushed, Inspector. How many times do we have to meet? Well, Elizabeth Jenkins. You know, Officer Jenkins.
Oh, yeah, right. I didn't recognize you without the Billy Club. Well, just what do you think you're doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm getting ready to cook you dinner.
All right, female. Cop or no cop, the playtime is over. I don't much fancy having a strange woman in my kitchen cooking dinner for me. If I did, I'd still be married.
Oh, give it up, Sledge. Don't fight it. You felt the same thing I did the first time we met.
What? You mean whiplash?
I mean the excitement, the electricity, the sudden impact. You know what I'm talking about?
Sorry, lady, I tend not to feel a lot from the neck up.
Oh, Sledge. When I was transferred here over a few weeks ago, I thought for certain there wouldn't be a real man here on the force. That is, of course, before I saw you in action.
Hey, Jenkins, everybody likes a compliment once in a while, but you've taken things way too far. The last person who invaded my privacy here got pistol whipped. Dang fool should have left the second I agreed to buy those encyclopedias.
Baby, you can pistol whip me anytime.
What is the matter with you, Jenkins? Cops are supposed to use excessive force, not request it. I want you out of here pronto. I gotta get up early tomorrow morning and meet my partner.
Your partner? You mean that common trollop I encountered back at the station, that tramp?
Now that does it. Nobody berates my partner except me. And the only reason I give her such a hard time is to keep her at a distance. Vulnerability in law enforcement can be fatal.
I'm willing to risk it.
Can't you get the message? I'm not in the mood. I'm throwing you out of here.
No, please, baby, please, let me stay. I want to stay. I promise to be good or bad or whatever you want me to be. I love you. Love me.
Now you've gone and done it. You just broke a family heirloom. That lamp had great sentimental value. It accidentally electrocuted my grandfather.
I'm so sorry. Punish me.
Listen, woman, you want me to call the police over here?
But we are the police.
Don't confuse me.
You know, that's really not such a bad idea. I really do think the police should join this little party. Help! Help! Inspector Hammer's taking advantage of me! Help!
What are you doing, Jenkins? Trying to make my bad reputation worse? Ow! Jenkins, you're sick. You need to get help.
What kind of help?
I don't know. Help from a qualified professional. Somebody you can talk to. Someone who will listen to you. Someone who will hopefully give you a full frontal lobotomy.
The only kind of help I need is from you, Inspector. Make love to me.
No way, lady. My motto is make war, not love. Take a hike now and we'll just forget this evening ever happened.
But I don't want you to forget.
Okay, lady, that's a very nice gun, but I got no time to play. You show me yours and I'll show you mine. All right, I admit it. Beautiful.
Thanks.
Not you, the gun. That .38 is a gorgeous weapon.
Don't you understand? I come here to pledge my undying allegiance. I would have blindly obeyed any command you gave me.
Stop quoting Oliver North and give me that gun.
I'm warning you. Don't try to take it away from me. I'll shoot.
Promises, promises.
Hey, did I just hear a gunshot?
Yeah, it came from Sledgehammer's apartment.
Oh.
Doro? What are you doing here this early?
Supposed to meet Sledge at 8.
It's 5 after 9. He's over an hour late.
I know, it's odd. He's consistently a half hour late. He's very punctual about that. I'm worried something happened to him.
Why?
Ooh. Rosebud.
Hello.
Oh, excuse me, I must have the wrong number.
Were you looking for Inspector Sledgehammer?
Yes. Who's this?
Officer Elizabeth Jenkins. I believe I met you yesterday at the station.
Oh, I see. Sled, Inspector Hammer was supposed to meet me at the precinct. Do you know why he's late?
Of course I do. He's exhausted from the night we spent together. I doubt Inspector Hammer will be able to be back for days. By the way, he told me to give you a message. Get lost.
Mayjoy, you wouldn't believe what happened to me last night.
Oh, I'd believe it. And it makes me sick to my stomach, you degenerate.
Daly, have you seen that new lady cop? What's her name? Jenkins? Oh. Dang. When it rains, it pours. Enough persecution. Darrow, am I glad to see you. I had a nightmare last night, and I was awake for it.
As you can see, I'm busy. The Ginsburg case, remember?
Wait just a momento. What is it with everybody today? They're treating me like I'm the lowest species on Earth. Like I'm the latest Democratic hopeful.
Sledge, everyone's heard about what you supposedly did last night. They think it's horrible. I find it surprising and sad. I honestly thought I knew you better.
So did I. I have no idea what the heck you're talking about. More importantly, I gotta find that Jenkins broad. She's dangerous.
Hammer, in my office, right this second.
That's her, the devil woman. Dive for cover.
Hammer, holster that weapon. Your career as a cop just ended today. I said put it away.
Now hold off, Captain.
I don't want to hear a sound coming out of that hole in your face. You've really bought it this time, Hammer. You have really bought it. Officer Jenkins here is leveling charges against you for sexual harassment.
What? That's crazy. The only thing I'm involved with is my gun, and it's strictly a monogamous relationship.
Well, according to this affidavit, she states that you coerced her into your apartment with the intent of an assignation.
She didn't want an assignation. She wanted to get it on. Captain, Jenkins is not playing with a full deck. She ordered me to make love to her at gunpoint. That's not exactly what I call safe sex. Look at this. Crazy broad shot at me.
Well, according to her report, she did that in self-defense. She is also pressing charges against you for assault.
Assault? Assault? That's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. Why, I oughta...
That's enough, Hammer. There's going to be a full departmental inquiry into this matter. This is the most shameful occurrence that's ever happened at my precinct.
How could it be worse than the time I busted the visiting pope for loitering? But this never happened. Jenkins is a liar. Why else is she being so quiet?
I'm just too distraught. Why don't you just admit to what you did?
Oh. Captain, for the first time in my life, I'm innocent.
Hammer, turn your badge for good. You're never again going to cause me pain.
defense to make an accusation, then the accuser should be able to stand a little scrutiny.
So what are you trying to say?
I've worked for Sledgehammer a long time. Granted, Sledge is irresponsible, undependable, egotistical, insensitive, chauvinistic, sadistic, and cruel, but other than that, he's a terrific guy. And I think your grievances against him are bogus.
Listen, doll. My 3 weeks at this precinct have been an ordeal, and don't you try to make it any worse. Never should have transferred from the 3030, and you stay the hell away from my locker. You got that? She's all right. She fainted. I'm taking her outside to get some air.
Oh, my God, what made her faint?
She heard Moonlighting was in a rerun tonight.
Arrête ta mère dans l'escalier.
Arrête ta mère de l'escalier.
Means stop looking at me that way, or I'll throw your mother down the stairs. And once again, arrête ta mère dans l'escalier.
Yellow.
Inspector, hi. I've got your slut of a partner over here with me. Why don't you come over to my house, 1153 Oceanic Drive, and we'll play. Or else.
All right, amigo. It's good to just broad that breaking up is hard to do. Never would have happened if you had been born a man, Rock. Just hold your horses, Jerome. Hey, you start nagging and I'll leave that thing in your mouth all year. Stupid question. Jenkins, you need to see a special kind of psychiatrist.
What kind?
The kind that's licensed to kill their patients.
Go! Oh!
All right, Jenkins. Playtime's over. Now, unless you want to get measured for a designer Bonnie bag, you'll give yourself up.
Sledge. Thank God this is finally over.
It may not be over.
Why do you say that?
Jenkins may have a twin sister.
The following tag was shot in black and white, then artificially recolored. We promise you will not be able to see the difference.
According to our findings, Elizabeth Jenkins escaped 6 months ago from a home.
You mean a home?
That is correct. And apparently, while there, she became obsessed with TV police shows. Upon escaping, Jenkins used falsified records to enroll herself in the police academy.
Huh. So after being stationed at the 33rd, she naturally fixated on a cliched macho cop like Ginsburg. And when he rejected her psychotic advances, she killed him.
That's right. And then transferred here, where another similar murder almost occurred.
Hold it. You two expect me to believe that somebody with serious mental problems was able to slip through our screening process and become a cop? How could something as obscene as that happen?
That's not the question, Hammer. The question is, how could it have happened again?
Hey, Hammer, how's your aim today?
Worth 50 points.
Penalty marker goes down. It'll be pass interference against Chris Brown of Notre Dame.
Yeah, or a root beer for the little lady, and for me, I'll have a root beer and make the mugs frosty.
Right up. Allen Fink at 5 yards deep. He's going to run it out. He's up to the 5. Now he throws back the other way to 84.
Did I ever tell you I used to play football?
No, you never did.
Of course, I played like a real man, without a helmet.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Howdy, folks. Cowboy Cody here, and I'd like to drive this brand spanking new little filly right into your driveway.
Oh, no, not him again. I hate that buzzard. Turn the channel.
Come on, Hammer, we're watching a game.
Yeah? Well, I wish that Bonanza reject would drop dead.
God, Hammer doesn't even need a gun anymore.
Yeah. He can kill with his thoughts.
Couldn't have. Did I? No, no way. Did I?
Oh, Hammer, relax. No, it had nothing to do with you.
What if my mind is a cerebral 45 and I just shot a thought bullet? What if I accidentally kill somebody that really means something to me? Somebody like J. Edgar Hoover.
But he's already dead.
Maybe I did it.
Hammer, absolutely not. Come on, Cowboy Cody's death is a coincidence. Look, his lot is 10 minutes from here. Let's go find out what happened.
I gotta think. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happy. What's wrong, Blades? Didn't want him to die with his boots on?
No, I want his boots. These babies are real snakeskin.
You're a real ghoul, you know that, Blades?
Thank you, I enjoy my work.
Any idea what he died of?
I don't know. Swollen feet?
Looked to me like he was in perfect health.
Yeah, they usually do when they're alive. Okay, guys, load them up.
I sure hope this wasn't my fault, Duro. Because a mind is a terrible thing to waste somebody with. He wasn't even a criminal. All he did was sell cheaply built lemons to unsuspecting people at loan shark interest rates. That's not against the law.
Doro! Where's Hammer?
Why, do you miss him?
Yeah, I miss him about as much as I miss having my arm cut off with a chainsaw. It's just that with Hammer, I like to know where and how far away he is at all times.
The hearse carrying Cowboy Cody is slowly making its way down Boot Hill Boulevard.
Maybe I should have sent something. Well, then again, maybe I sent Cowboy Cody.
It's a somber occasion, and in keeping with Cowboy Cody's wishes, his family requests that in lieu of flowers, you buy one of his cars. So come on down to the funeral. There'll be free black balloons and rides on sad ponies for the kiddies. And in other news, a zany pit bull named Scooter has attacked his owner, Father O'Clark.
Speak to me. Doro, I'm telling you I'm not coming in today. I'm too dangerous.
Well, Sledge, you've always been too dangerous.
But I'm a menace to the public at large.
Well, you've always been a large menace.
But I might have snuffed out an innocent life with a wish. And maybe I have a couple of wishes left.
Sledge, I wish you'd quit being so ridiculous and get down here.
Yeah? I wish you'd quit hounding me. Okay, Doro, I'm here. Happy?
Right, Sledge. I just want to prove to you that Cowboy Cody's death wasn't your fault. Big-time car dealers die all the time.
Of course. Do you know how many times I've wished those guys would drop dead?
Sledge, it's a high-pressure job. It's a lot of stress. It's bound to take a toll on your health. All right, look. Car dealers who've died in the last year. 5. See?
You're right. I had nothing to do with their deaths.
Of course.
Of course.
Their business killed them.
Of course. I don't know where my head was at.
Uh-oh.
I knew it. I killed him.
No, but they all died within 48 hours of their wedding. Just like Cowboy Cody.
So, my marriage almost killed me.
Just out of curiosity, I'm going to punch up the widows. Betty Jo, Bobby Jo, Mary Jo, Sally Jo, Debbie Jo. Doesn't that sound weird to you?
Yeah. Can you believe how many stupid people name their daughters Joe? I wonder what they name their sons. Nadine?
Now I'm really curious. Let's go down to the microfilm library and see if we can find out why all these honeymoons were so short. Oh, fudge. Excuse me.
Are you lost?
Isn't this the microfilm library?
Yes. I know what you're thinking. Wanda Hobbs is nuts. Why else would she be playing strip solitaire by herself?
No, actually, we came here because we
What else do you expect me to do? Nobody wants to see microfilm anymore. Nobody comes to visit me. I'm alone here. Day after day, year after year, alone, all by myself. So I play strip solitaire. Now, is that so bad?
No. No. I think this one just flew into the cuckoo's nest.
Actually, we came here because we want to look at some microfilm of old newspapers.
God bless you. Please, please. Enjoy. Can I get you some coffee, some tea, some broth? How about a Danish, a donut? Bear claw, perhaps?
Just the microfilm, all right?
Plenty of time for that. First, let's chat. I'm Miss Hobbs, and I've got a name tag here someplace. I seem to have misplaced it. Anyway, I'm a people person. I like people, but no people ever come down here to visit me, except, of course, you two. Now that you've found your way, I hope you'll come down again.
Look, you babbling old bag, just show us the microfilm, all right?
Sledge! That's okay. As a people person, I'm aware that not all people are nice. Some are jerks. But I can tell that you are one of the nice ones.
Okay, here we go. There's another one, Sledge. Look. And another one. Can we get blow-ups of these?
Blow-ups? My, oh my, this is turning out to be a busy, busy day.
Mr. and Mrs. Wranglin Rick, Orlando, Florida. Surfin' Sam, Newport Beach. Madman Mike, Bangor, Maine. Mr. Dan the Blubber Man, Houston. Crazy Phil from Salt Lake City. And our very own Cowboy Cody.
looks to me like it's the same woman.
But did you happen to notice that it's the same woman? Oh, of course you did. But did you happen to notice it's different photographers?
Hammer, nobody really cares. Least of all me.
All right, Captain, what do we do now?
Well, since this is an interstate crime, it is a matter for the FBI.
There's no guarantee they'll solve the case. Look, Cowboy Cody was killed in my city by the most despicable, devious vermin that exists. A wife. And I'm gonna stop her before she marries again.
You mean kills?
There's no difference. Are you positive? You did a thorough job? You sure you weren't whiffing some formaldehyde? This weirdo coroner doesn't know the difference between a corpse and a cowboy boot. I told him we were absolutely certain that Cody was poisoned, but he insists there is no sign whatsoever of any foreign substance injected or ingested. Let's go down and whack his head against the autopsy table.
Hammer! Now, according to my toxicology book, there are at least 7 poisons that are untraceable.
Oh, really? As if I never saw a Columbo rerun.
For a poison to be completely untraceable, it has to be absorbed by the skin. It also has to be applied in large doses and left on for a minimum of 6 hours in order to be effective.
Oh, come on, Duro. What cheesehead would wear a ton of toxic poisons on his skin for 6 hours? Of course, he was a car dealer.
You're right. We don't have anything.
Wrong. We've got 6 rich, dead, obnoxious car dealers, all killed by the same man-eating woman.
So what do we do?
Duro, you know how to catch a shark? You throw out some meat. And you know what? You're looking at the meat.
G'day. Howdy, sir. See anything you like?
Sure do, mate. I like everything. Name's Crocodile Bruce. I'm the biggest car dealer in the entire outback, down under. Over easy. And I'm looking to add this lot to me herd.
You mean you're gonna buy the whole dealership?
That I do, mate. You take cash. You see, I just love buying cow lots. Well, heck, sometimes I'll buy a cow lot, and then I'll sell it and buy it back the same day just to show off.
You sure you wouldn't rather just buy 6 or 7 hatchbacks? That'd impress me.
You want me to toss your hair down the barbie, mate? I want the whole kit and caboodle, and I want it now.
You caught us at a bad time. The owner just recently passed away.
Why are you talking like that?
You're breaking my windpipe in half.
Okay. Sorry. Being rich and powerful makes a man forget his own strength.
Anyway, Cowboy Cody's widow owns this place now. She's leaving town day after tomorrow.
Where is the little koala now?
Well, she's in mourning.
Oh. Well, then, just have her call me in the afternoon. Yellow.
Is this Crocodile Bruce?
Who? Oh. G'day, mate. This here's the croc.
This is Mrs. Cody. I understand that you're interested in acquiring one of my assets.
Well, I don't know about that. I do want to buy your cow lot.
Well, there's a slight chance that I could be seduced into selling.
Yo. Listen, little Shelley. I just hate doing business over the phone, especially when it's about to melt. So, what say we meet somewhere face to face?
Or closer. How about 8 p.m. in the lounge of the Anastasia Hotel? Is it a date, Crocodile? Oh, may I call you Crocodile?
You can call me anything you like. Just don't call me Waltzing Matilda. DeRoe, it's been 20 minutes. I'm afraid this bimbo is a no-show.
Sledge, give her a little longer.
All right. I'll give her another, let's say, 45 seconds, and then...
Crocodile Bruce, I presume.
Sorry. Just blowing a little water up my nose. No big deal. Good day. Sit down. Take a load off.
I like your hat.
My dad gave it to me when I was just a baby. Took me 30 years to grow into it. Can I get you a drink?
Yes, please, champagne.
Mate, your best champagne and 2 frosty mugs. I didn't get your name.
I didn't throw it.
Can't believe she said that.
You know, Croc, I keep pretty close tabs on the retail auto business. And I don't believe I've ever heard of you.
Well, I guess you just got small ears. You see, I'm what's known as a flamboyant zillionaire. Kind of like, you ever had a Howard Hughes?
Certainly.
You ever had a J. Paul Gibby?
Of course.
All right. What about Carl Lafont?
Sorry, no.
Well, I'm just like him, only a couple of $zillion richer. How's he on the phone, mate? He's looking at you. Hey, what are you lot looking at? No worries. Good day.
I like your style.
Yeah, I'm quite a dude. So listen, lady. You gonna sell me that car lot, or are we just blowing hot smoke out our tailpipes?
May I suggest we go up to my suite and indulge in some heavy bargaining?
You don't have to tend me hide, Clyde. I'm right behind you. DeRoe, I think I'm just about to toss another whip on the babby. Well, Tommy Kangaroo down. This is some sweet. Sweetie?
It suits me.
You live here, do you?
It's a place to hang my lingerie.
How come you're not hanging your hide at Cowboy Cody's?
Oh, I couldn't. Too many memories.
Yeah. I guess after 2 days of marriage, you gotta have, what, 1, maybe 1.5 golden moments?
Oh, you'd be surprised. Why don't you make yourself comfortable while I slip into something a little more businesslike?
DeRoe, she's got a tiny car lot on her coffee table. I think this woman's running a couple of quarts low. Now all I gotta do is get her to marry me and then kill me before tomorrow and we're home free.
Wallaby. Dressed for success, I say. Boy, those things are amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, these little cars, they're so lifelike. Vroom, 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 vroom,
Put
vroom.
that down. You're adding mileage.
It's all right. You'll sit back the odometer anyway.
This model
is the apex of my dream. The ultimate car dealership. Not acres and acres of cars, but miles and miles. 3,000 miles. A car lot that stretches from sea to shining sea.
Kind of like bumpers across America.
Exactly. And we can do it together, Croc. With your zillions and my, shall we say, attributes, we can become the Jim and Tammy of the automotive world.
Sounds like a kick in the pants.
Oh, we'll own every car lot there is. Because if you own the cars, you own the world.
Well, what the heck? You like cars, I like attributes. Let's get married.
Oh, Crocodile, please. I'm a woman in mourning.
Trust me, by tomorrow morning, you won't be mourning in the morning.
I'm still wearing Cowboy Cody's wedding ring.
Listen, Gilly, I'll buy you a diamond ring so big, you'll have to wear it on 3 fingers.
Take your hat off.
What's wrong?
You're wrong.
But I thought we were going like 2 dingoes in a flat rock.
The only thing that's going is you. And I mean out that door now!
I haven't felt this bed since me boomerang wouldn't come back.
I'm telling you, Duro, it was not my fault.
Maybe you're a lousy kisser.
Hey, I know how to kiss. I even use my lips. Now, I think this woman wants nothing to do with men for a long, long time.
Wrong again, Hammer. Look who just got married.
That's incredible.
What is this woman insane? She turned me down for him? Look at his nose. He looks like an anteater.
Well, I guess you just weren't man enough for her, Hammer. What happened, Hammer? Your ego let you down?
I hate to break up this man-to-man talk, but if we don't do something, she's going to kill another car dealer.
So what? He's a bow wow. I'm 10 times better looking than that clown. I mean, you believe this toupee? Come on!
Wait a minute. Toupee. Didn't you say she got cold when she ran her fingers through your hair?
A cowboy hat makes your hair greasy. Big deal.
Cowboy Cody wore a toupee. Poison absorbed in the skin takes 6 hours to work. That's it! She put poison in the glue.
She poisoned his toupee?
Come on, Hammer. We gotta save his scalp.
I don't know. He did bruise my ego.
Go, Hammer, before I bruise you.
Isn't that sweet? My ex-wife wouldn't even touch my rug.
Oh, I adore toupees. I just love what they do to a man.
Well, let me just put that rascal on.
No, my sweet, my love, my life. Allow me.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing. All right, Mrs. Maggot. Drop the toupee. Who the blazes are you? Cops, police, flatfoots, John Law, the heat, the man, the fuzz.
I think you made your point.
We just saved your life, pal. No, you didn't. You just killed a perfectly good toupee.
You're gonna get life for this.
I'm not worried. I'm sure the jury will be very sympathetic.
Oh, yeah? How do you figure?
Is it really a crime to rid the world of car dealers?
Your history, hog's breath!
Tired of hanging around, copper?
Couldn't you worn a tennis shoe?
I'm afraid Inspector Hammer is suffering from chronic acrophobia. Apparently, the trauma associated with being in a life-threatening position 5 floors above the street released the phobia from his subconscious.
In layman's terms, what does that mean?
Means he's afraid to step off a curb.
Ah, Inspector Hammer. I was about to suggest that because of your condition, you be put on a medical leave.
Isn't there another test you can do?
Yeah, Captain. If some quack is gonna mess with my brain, can't it be somebody whose IQ doesn't match their bust size?
Hammer.
Maybe I should recommend a permanent suspension.
Hey, you got bottled water on the brain? I'm in perfect condition. I could rent my biceps to Rambo and not miss him.
Hammer. Dr. Fall says you have acrophobia.
That's ridiculous. Look. See? Nothing.
Sledge. It's a fear of heights.
A fear of heights? Fear of... Hey, does it look like I'm afraid of heights? I mean, please, no, give me your reading on this. Oh, I'm afraid. Oh, my God. Come on, please.
Sledge.
Oh.
Get down.
Hammer, guess what?
What?
You're on medical leave as of now.
All right, old friend. We're gonna kick this height-of-phobia thing step by step. I step up. I step down. I step up. I fall down. Hammer.
Sledge. Got great news for you.
What, you can finally buy guns and vending machines?
No. Captain Trunk found an assignment that someone in your condition might be able to handle.
Oh, great. Yeah, I knew there had to be a lot of crimes committed at sea level.
Sledge, Captain wants to see you right away. How's your vertigo?
It acts up when it's damp, you know.
That's bursitis.
I don't have bursitis.
Are you still dizzy?
What are you kidding? I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. As a matter of fact, I'm hang gliding this morning, and then tomorrow I'm going to go skydiving. Yeah, I'll see you in a couple of minutes. I tell you, I'm fine. I'm completely back to normal.
Whatever the hell that means. Look, Hammer, I know how much you miss being here. What a masochist I am. You ever heard of Pete Crane?
Yeah, isn't he that pygmy brain that's been extorting money from small businessmen downtown?
That's him. Send them in. We're working with the FBI on this one. Crane's girlfriend is ready to pop with state's evidence. With her help, I think we can blow the lid off Crane's entire crime syndicate.
I'm trying to do you a favor, and you clowns are treating me like I'm the one who's a criminal. You know, if I'd have known this, I never would have decided to testify.
Now, Miss Del Monte.
Hey, Captain, I tried to explain to Miss Del Monte that we've been assigned to her protection for her own good, but...
Who are you?
Inspector Sledgehammer, Miss Del Monte.
You know, you're kind of cute for a cop.
I know. Nice to meet you. How did you wind up being the girlfriend of that maggot Crane, huh?
I was his secretary. He wanted someone who could type fast and run slow.
Hammer, I want you to stick with Miss Del Monte every minute.
I understand, sir. Have you showered yet?
Come on, let's split out of here, Charlie. I'm going to hit the dress sales, and it'll be nice to have a gentleman's opinion. You are a gentleman, aren't you?
Look, Captain, I want to get back in the action, but I'm not interested in babysitting for some gun moll.
All right, well, that's just fine, because I can take care of myself. You see, I'm locked and loaded, and I'm ready to rock and roll.
Well, maybe this will be good for a couple of laughs.
Hammer! Get out of here! Everybody get out! Get out!
I never met a woman who carried an Uzi in her purse before.
Pete gave it to me on our first anniversary. It's a hell of a lot better than a rape whistle.
Oh, how'd you get involved with a sack of slime like Pete Crane?
He could steal me anything I wanted.
Yeah, but didn't it bother you going out with somebody who steals and robs and has no scruples?
Nah, I used to date a congressman.
Oh.
So, you married?
No, my wife is gone.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry. When did she die?
No, she's gone. She just took my things and left.
Pete did the same thing to me, too. Said I was too expensive.
So he ditched you, huh? He ditched you for somebody cheaper.
You know something? You and I are on the same wavelength. You know, you're not bad for a cop.
And you're not bad for a mistress.
Hey, buddy. Can I borrow your sugar?
Yeah, sure. Here, take it.
Not that one. This one.
Hey, back off, Ragweed. You're talking to a lady.
Oh, you...
Nice technique. Tai Chi and karate?
Yeah, you study with Master Chang, too?
Yeah. Till he became road manager for Motley Crue.
Yeah. On my shoulder.
That's a nasty bruise. Want me to finish him off?
Oh, no. Listen, my top will cover it.
There's something about you I like. What is it?
I'm violent.
That's it. Always a firm foundation to build a relationship on.
.44 Magnum. Left twist bore. Muzzle velocity of 729 feet per second. It's beautiful.
It's been a long time since a woman's handled my gun. Look, when this is all over, can I see you again?
Oh, Sledge, I don't know.
Hey, why don't you join the force? That way we get to see more of each other and you could get paid honest money for roughing people up.
Oh, Sledge,
Well, think about it, will you? Will you think about it?
Oh, look. There's my hideaway.
What, the lighthouse?
Oh, I love it there. It's the only place where I really feel at peace. Come on, Sledge. Old Pete bought me this lighthouse.
He bought you a lighthouse?
I asked for a nightlight. Come on. I only take special people here. Up here. Come on, I'll race you to the top. Come on, Sledge.
I can't. Somebody turned the stairs to jello.
Sledge, stop him! Stop him! Please! No! No! Go!
My vision's as bad as those people that colorize black and white films.
Please! Help me! No! Please! Oh!
Angelica!
You all right?
She was too young to die. She never had a chance to find out what a great guy I am.
It was a terrible tragedy, Sledge.
I was really falling for her. And I know she could have fallen for me. I know it.
But she did.
We had so much in common. We even hated some of the same people. Did you know that she carried a bigger gun than I did?
Sledge, I don't know. It looks like somebody dragged her to the top of this lighthouse and threw her in the ocean.
We went together like a headache and a pill.
Not a clue up there. Whoever did this made a clean break.
I don't want to hear that. That scum sucker killed a woman I could have had a future with. There's got to be a clue up there. There's got to be a clue up there.
Because of Inspector Sledgehammer's fear of heights, there was no way he was going to make it up those stairs and save Angelica Del Monte.
Did the woman survive the fall?
No, she is deceased.
How do you spell deceased?
Just right. Dead.
Stop it! Both of you! Don't you realize you're talking about somebody who meant a lot to me? Look, it's not my fault I couldn't go up those stairs. I can't go up anything anymore. I stand on a chair to change a light bulb, but I get a nosebleed.
Hammer! Get together!
It is together!
All right, take a note. Inspector Sledgehammer, as of now, is back on medical leave.
Why? Why?
Hammer, I want you to go home and get some rest. I don't want you to come back here until you overcome your vertigo.
But that may be never.
I wonder why Angelica didn't scream when they threw her out of that lighthouse.
She was one tough woman, Sledge.
We liked all the same things. Guns. Guns. She even threw a brick at Gloria Steinem. Let me see that.
It would have been too awful if they had found the body.
Yeah, they would have had to bury her in an envelope. Way to go.
Wait! Sledge! He didn't mean it. He's your friend.
What's the matter with me? Everywhere I look, I see your face in drinks, in lights, in mirrors. Angelica, it's you. You're not dead. You've come back.
Sledge, it isn't her.
Why aren't you dead, Angelica?
Well, my name is Susan Taylor. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I know who you are. Don't you remember? We were almost best friends.
Sledge, this can't be Angelica. This man's a maniac. You know, you need help.
No, don't you remember? Don't you remember the good times we had? The fights, the guns?
Sledge, give it a break.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing. Look at this face. Look, everybody. Doesn't this look like the woman I let get killed at the lighthouse? I know it's you. I know it is. You've come back to me.
No, you're mistaken.
You've come back.
Sir, I am not this Angelica.
All right, do me a favor. Come back to my apartment with me. I want to try an experiment.
Oh, last time I heard that line was from a shoe salesman.
No, you've got to come back. You've got to. You've got to go with me.
Sledge, you're stressed out. Guys, grab him.
No, I know it's her. I know it's her. It's her.
Okay, fine. Come on, we'll go back to your apartment. Just as long as you promise to then leave me alone. Door's that way. Sledge.
Trust me.
Sledge!
Hurry.
It takes a while to change your hair color. I'm dying as fast as I can.
Come on. This can't mean as much to you as it does to me. That's it. Now you look exactly like her.
You know, this really is crazy. I'd like to be whoever you want me to be, but I'm really not this Angelica person. I'm Susan Taylor from Salina, Kansas.
No, don't say that. Say tough words like maim, kill, destroy.
You're crazy. Why would I say that?
Come on, try it. Scumsucker, slimeball, try it.
I can't. I'm from Kansas.
You're right. You're not her. You never were her. You could never be her. Okay. I'll take you home.
Thank you. I'm really sorry, Inspector.
Where did you get that?
Sears Roebuck.
Not the sweater, the bruise. Where did you get it? Where?
Oh, probably when you grabbed me just now.
I knew it was you. I have a mind like a steel claptrap. You are Angelica Del Monte, aren't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. My name is Susan.
All right, Susan. All right. I'm gonna take you somewhere.
Please.
Somewhere that will refresh your memory.
Hey, boss. You were right. This Hammer guy almost faked us out. Angelica's still alive.
Admit it, Angelica. That bruise proves you're you. You know that, don't you?
Will you please stop saying that?
The chances of two different people having the same bruise are 27,000 to 12. That's that'd be 1 in 16. That's 12 into 27. That goes 60. That'd be, well, they're slim. They're very, very slim, Angelica. Oh, I feel like I'm having a sugar rush. Come on. Admit it. Just admit it. Admit it. Say you're Angelica. Say it.
Oh, do you have to be so violent?
Angelica loved violence. The sound of a Tommy gun, the crack of a .45, a kick in the teeth, a left, a right.
You're right.
I knew it. I knew it. You really are Angelica.
Oh, Sledge, I've blown my cover. Who am I kidding? I could never fool you.
Why? Why did you do it, Angelica? Why?
I had to.
Why did you pretend? Why?
Well, Trump figured that if everyone thought I was dead...
Yeah? Yeah, then what, Angelica?
Then what would happen, huh?
And everyone would think I was dead so no one would try to kill me before I testified at the trial.
I was supposed to guard you.
Oh, don't you see, Sledge? Trunk used your vertigo problem. He knew he could fake my death from the top of the lighthouse, and you'd never see what really happened.
So you're not dead. Then who fell from the tower?
It was a mannequin. One guy, FBI guy working for Trunk. He threw it down while I hid.
So, when I ran out to the car to call headquarters, you and that FBI creep escaped.
Sledge, I wanted to tell you when I saw you at the bar, but I couldn't.
Oh, you could have found a better place to hide in plain sight. A bar full of cops. Angelica, I did it. I made it to the top. I'm cured. I can look over transoms again. What's that? Another Fed?
No, wait, Sledge! He's not
I'm tired of playing the fool.
I'm telling you, he's not FB.
Hey! So you thought you could fool me, huh?
It's over, you blonde dummy. Drop your gun, kick it over here. I said kick it over here.
Forget it, slimeball. I never kick a friend when he's down.
Angelica!
Freeze! Angelica?
Was trying to tell you he's not FBI.
Now you tell me. Your boyfriend Pete put a nice price on your head. That's gonna make a nice down payment on my condo. I have a message for you. Pete says goodbye.
No way, scumsucker. You're gonna have to shoot me first.
Okay.
Hammer, standing in front of that woman like that was a very gallant thing to do. But don't ever tempt me like that again. Thanks to Angelica's testimony, Crane has been sentenced to 50 years in prison.
Well, I guess it's safe to say that relationship's over.
Nope. Apparently, after the sentencing, they made up. I mean, they settled their differences. And when he's done serving his time, they're gonna get married.
By the time that happens, we'll be throwing rice at their wheelchairs.
Well, you know what they say. True love knows no bounds.
I'm sorry, Sledge. Well, it could be worse. I mean, you feeling better? No more vertigo, right?
No, I haven't had a drop. And I'm not getting dizzy anymore either. Watch. See, look.
Hammer, get off that. Hammer, get off that thing. Hammer, get off my deck.
Sledge,
Get off my deck.
I'm fine. No, see, I'm fine. Look, I'm fine.
Oh my God! This is terrible.
I know. When did they remove that flagpole?
You have to tell your husband not to bring his ex-girlfriend to family functions. Remember, communication is the key. I'm Dr. Dorothy Stone, and you're listening to It's a Gal's World, a show for women only about men. And now let's take another call. Hello, you're on the phone with Dr. Stone.
Hello, Dorothy. It's me again.
Oh, my God. You?
You meddling witch, I'm back, and this is just the beginning of your nightmare.
Oh, no, 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 no!
You must do something to stop this madman.
As I've said before, Dr. Stone, my hands are tied. It's only been threats.
As a professional, I know that this type of personality will act on those threats.
You wanted to see us, sir?
No. But you might as well stay. Inspector Sledgehammer. Detective Duro. This is Dr. Stone. She's a psychologist.
Oh, good for you, Captain. You finally sought professional help.
No, Sledge. Dr. Stone has a radio talk show. It's really very good. I've listened to it.
Yeah, typical. You would.
Some man, some lowlife, has been making threatening phone calls to her on the air.
Well, you don't have to worry, Doc. The only ones really dangerous with a phone are women.
You don't understand, Inspector. This maniac hounded me in New York. Now he's followed me here.
So he's a fan.
He's threatened to kill me.
But he's not a fan of yours.
I had a pervert call me once.
No, how'd you get him to stop? Change your number?
No, I stopped dating him. You know, this man is merely a nuisance to you right now, but as a doctor, you must know, these people usually aren't violent.
Normally, that's true. But this man's voice has all the characteristics of a classic sociopath. He's relentless, aggressive, and violent.
Hey, I never called that show.
This is just like New York. The police there were powerless. They even tried a wiretap, but he never stays on the line long enough to be traced.
Yeah, but this ain't New York. This is my city. And the only person who harasses people here is me.
Is this man going to put me in more danger?
Probably. Hammer, I want you to handle this by the book. You understand? Now, why don't you and Doro play the tapes of known crank callers who have recently relocated here? I'm sorry, Dr. Stone. That is the very best that I can do at this time.
Typical. I didn't expect that you police would be able to find this man.
Now all we have to do is find the door. Oh. Dang it. If we could only pinpoint the general location where he's calling from, we could call in an airstrike. Then he'd never use the phone again.
Neither would half the city. All right, here are all the voices of the relocated frequent offenders. 3 of them.
Only 3?
Yeah, it's not very popular anymore. Latest craze is obscene telegrams. See if any of these voices sound familiar.
What are you wearing right now?
Okay, baby, I've got my shoe on. Would you believe I'm naked?
Ralph's Smoke Shop.
You have Prince Albert in a can?
Yes, we do.
Well, then let him out.
No matter how many times I hear that, it always makes me laugh.
I'm sorry, Doctor. It's obvious that your caller hasn't been apprehended.
I don't believe you people. You're powerless. No one can help me.
Well, may I suggest, since you live alone, to take some self-defense classes? Possibly a guard dog.
Oh, come on, Duro. She doesn't need a guard dog or classes. Look, Doc, why don't you get yourself one of these puppies? You never have to feed it, and it doesn't scratch the door when it wants to go out.
You really personify your gun.
Thank you.
Be careful, Inspector. The next thing you know, you'll be talking to it.
Yeah, well... Hey, now, what did that shrink mean, that I personify my gun?
Well, you treat your gun like a living, breathing thing.
That's not personification, Duro. It's love.
Ginger ale for the lady, black coffee for you.
Hey, what is with this sissy umbrella?
Sorry, Inspector. We ran out of the little American flags you like. We had an Ollie North happy hour.
Good afternoon, ladies. This is Dr. Dorothy Stone, welcoming you to It's a Gal's World.
Hey, don't touch that dial! You leave that woman's show on. Not for me, not for me. I don't care. I don't want... If she wants to listen to it, she's got some problems that she wants to solve. And no, I don't care about this bunk.
Hello, you're not alone. You're on the phone with Dr. Stone.
What machismo. Some crackpot's trying to kill her, and all she cares about is helping people. She must have been a Miss America contestant.
You really want to protect her, don't you, Sledge?
Duro, I'm for anybody who can help you broads get over your problems. That way you can concentrate on what's really important. Serving men.
Let's take the call on line 2.
What's up, Doc?
Stop this. Please, stop these calls.
So you tried to fink on me again, huh, Dorothy? Going to the police? You need some discipline. I hate tattletales.
Stop calling me. Leave me alone.
Do you really think the cops can help you? Those pigs can't do a thing. They're just namby-pamby milk suckers. No one out there can help you. Ciao for now.
I'm tired of that cretin polluting the airwaves.
Sledge! Do me a favor. Don't shoot the radio.
You're right. Happy to row?
No, I can't think of anyone who'd want to harm Dorothy. To begin with, she's only been here for 2 weeks.
Yes, we know that.
He's threatened her on the air, and as her producer, I am really confused.
Why?
Our ratings haven't gone up.
I would move immediately. No man or woman could possibly have a healthy relationship in Lexington, Kentucky. Inspector, that gun is making me extremely nervous.
It's supposed to. It's not a room deodorizer, you know. Just relax, Doc. You know what they say. Guns don't kill people.
Yes, I've heard. People do.
No, bullets do. You think you're feeling nervous? Just wait till Golden Throat calls. After talking to me, he'll be so nervous he'll be afraid to call the time. Go ahead, jump on another line.
We're back. Let's take the caller on line 3.
Guess who? It's the only real man in your life. Did you miss me, Pumpkin?
I'll take this call. All right, you radio rodent.
I'm calling to bring some sunshine into your life. Cops haven't helped at all, have they?
Yeah, well, this cop will. I'm Inspector Sledgehammer.
You're looking for a real man, aren't you, Doc? Well, I'm your boy.
You're not a man. If you were, you'd come out from behind that sissy little princess phone. Real men harass women face to face.
I'll never stop, Tramp.
Yeah, well, if you don't stop, this will be the last sound you hear. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsor.
I don't know about this, Sledge.
Oh, rest easy, Duro. This dirty mouth breather isn't going to bother the doctor anymore. I scared him away for good. The doctor is in no danger.
Hammer, this newspaper article, Cop Bows to Collar Caller. I hate it.
I do too, sir. Alliteration is so pedestrian.
I'm not talking about that, Hammer. I'm talking about your grandstanding over the airwaves. You disobeyed my orders.
But, sir, I sent that punk running with his tail between his legs.
On the contrary, Hammer, you probably succeeded in pushing that loony bird over the edge. Now there's a good chance he'll do a lot more than just call.
No way, Jose. I know this bozo. He's a wimp. He's a prankster. We got nothing to worry about. This slimeball hasn't got the guts to leave his house to do something bigger.
Captain, a report just came in. Dr. Stone's been attacked in her apartment.
Unless he was pushed. If he was pushed, there's no telling what he would do. Must have been pushed somehow. Hey, Joy. What, are you testing for prints?
Oh, no. Just eating a powdered donut.
Uh-huh.
Got some information from the doctor.
Uh-huh.
She said the guy jumped out at her, but she didn't get a good look at him.
Uh-huh. She probably couldn't see through all the smoke.
Uh-huh.
I've seen less than a Hickory Pit barbecue. Uh-huh. She could have her own brand of sausage.
Uh-huh.
So, Mayjoy, you find anything out?
Uh-huh. She doesn't see anything wrong with me and Mrs. Mayjoy taking separate vacations.
Uh-huh.
All right, Dr. Stone, you feel free to call me if you need any more help. Okay?
That'll be all, Charlie. Dr. Stone?
Thank God you're here.
Who?
You, Inspector.
Oh. I so rarely hear that.
Dr. Stone, you told one of our officers that you saw the man who attacked you?
Well, yes, I sort of saw him. I heard that hideous laugh. I turned, and the next thing I knew, I came to and called the police.
Uh-huh. Well, I don't get it. A guy threatens to kill you, then he gets a chance, and all he does is laugh at you. If he'd have been serious, right now you'd be a stiff.
Sledge.
Well, she wouldn't be stiff. She'd be stiffening up, though. It takes a little bit longer.
Sledge!
She'd be a corpse.
Dr. Stone, would you come down to the station house and give our sketch artist a description of the man who attacked you?
Right now, your body would be right about there, all outlined in white chalk, including the cigarette, probably.
I wouldn't mind at all, Detective.
Yep. Pretty soon we'd have to call your next of kin. Hello? She's dead. That's what we'd have to say, because you'd be dead, of course. Then there'd be blood, probably, depending on how he killed you, and little pieces of flesh and hair.
And, he wore thick glasses. I'm sorry, that's all I can remember.
Is this him?
It's probably him.
That's him.
I thought so.
I'll never forget that hat.
Thanks.
I'm sorry. I can't possibly do my show today. Is there a private phone where I could call my producer and let her know?
Yes, of course. Right this way.
Duro, I'm gonna hit the streets. Up until now, all I've been dealing with is a disembodied voice. I had nothing to shoot at, nothing to hit, nothing to kill. But now I got a face, and I'm gonna pick up every wacko that looks like that.
Sledge, there have got to be 100 guys in the city who look like that.
Yeah? And they're all guilty of unoriginality.
Inspector Hammer, you've got a 518 on 3.
What's a 518?
A phone call.
Hammer, talk to me.
Hey, stud, I thought you were protecting the doctor. I guess the only thing you shoot off is your mouth.
Yeah? What about you, weirdo?
Last night was just a preliminary. Tonight is the elimination.
Raise the wall.
All you cops are alike. You think because you passed the stinking civil service test, you're tough.
Hey, there were essay questions on that test, pal.
Mace them all. Who?
So, gun freak, how does it feel to be helpless?
How does it feel to be scum?
Remember, tonight.
Trace this call. Way to go, Duro. Thanks a lot.
Well, your writing is terrible.
Well, it was like shorthand. I can't. Well, you'll never guess who just called.
Not again. Not here.
She got it the first time. I didn't even have to give her a hint.
Oh, what did he say?
The usual. He's gonna kill you tonight.
Sledge.
That's what he told me.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, just take it easy, Doc. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you.
But he said tonight.
Look, it's obvious the guy's gonna come back. This clown is just dying to get caught, and I'm the clown who's dying to catch him. So I'm gonna spend the night in your apartment. You'll stay with Duro at her place.
Sledge, I got a better idea. Why don't we both stay at your apartment?
That's not a better idea. Sending her to Alaska is a better idea.
But your apartment will be perfect. With all those booby traps, it's like a bunker.
Nope. N-O-P-E. Never.
Inspector, I would feel much safer at your apartment. Dr. Freeze! What?
Be careful what you touch. Sledge has everything booby trapped. Anything could cause an explosion in here.
Huh. Ah, one's environment is a direct reflection of one's personality. From the looks of this place, the inspector is a textbook case.
Yeah. Well, as Sledge always says, man's home is his ammo dump.
Excuse me. The inspector's a very manly man, isn't he?
Yes. He's a unique individual.
Well, you two seem to have a good relationship.
On the surface. Sledge is a stubborn, narrow-minded, opinionated, sexist reactionary.
Does he know you feel this way?
Oh, that's the way he feels about himself. I think he's an okay guy. So, Doctor, who's the man in your life?
Well, no one. I'm still recovering from a failed marriage.
How long's it been?
15 years. Some people heal more slowly than others.
Do you think you've developed a fear of men?
I thought I was the doctor here.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Sledge doesn't approve of smoking.
No tofu, no bean curd. These single women don't eat right.
Gun freak, huh? Well, this gun freak has you under arrest.
Arrest? What are you talking about? I'm the landlord. I came up here to see who's banging around.
Okay, fine. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Well, as long as you're here, I noticed a leaky faucet in the kitchen.
Dorothy? Dorothy? Thought I heard the door. Guess you can't hear anything.
Guess who, Dreamboat?
Dorothy, get out! It's him!
Duro! Oh, my God! Duro! Duro!
Hey, let me have another one.
In all my years on the force, I've never been so frustrated. I know I can catch that slug. I just know it.
Hey, Inspector, that loon is on the line again.
That manly man Hammer couldn't help you, huh?
Why don't you stop? Just stop.
I'll stop. I'll stop by. I'll be your in-person guest.
Why won't you just leave me alone?
I'll tell a couple of amusing anecdotes, then kill you.
We better get down there.
I'm not coming with you. I think I just heard a familiar voice.
You're hearing voices? Duro, that concussion really puts you in bad shape.
Look, whoever you are, you win. I'm leaving town. What more do you want?
A lot more. I won't live till I see you dead.
What? Oh, my God. He's here. Help me. Oh, my God.
Come on, Stone, come on. You can do it. Fight back. Scratch him. You're a woman. Nag him. Use sarcasm. That'll kill him. I'm Inspector Sledgehammer. Anybody been by here recently?
Well, my son came by the other day. First time in a long time. 'Cause we were never that close.
No, you old coot. I mean, in the last couple of minutes.
Oh, no.
All right, come on with me.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
Miss Newman.
Oh.
Miss Newman, you okay?
Oh,
Where is Dr. Stone?
Oh.
Thanks.
Oh.
Take care of her.
Yeah.
Dang rock and roll.
Help! Inspector Hammer, is that you? He's going to kill me.
Shut your mouth. The cops can't help you now.
He obviously hasn't met us.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, nobody. I'm just... Dr. Stone, you okay?
Yes, but be careful.
Here I am, big boy. Come and get me.
Boy, I'd like to pound your face. If I could see you.
Well, here I am.
Inspector, look out!
I'll tell you a couple of amusing anecdotes, then kill you.
I've been waiting a long time to do this, mutant.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
This! Okay, Doc, you can come out now.
Inspector Hammer!
Miss Newman, have you seen Dr. Stone?
Yes, she's right here.
Of course. An accredited psychologist masquerading as a man, making threatening phone calls to herself, and then sending the police on a wild goose chase. I should have known.
You've had a case like this before?
No, I saw it on an episode of Barnaby Jones.
Hammer, you disobeyed my order for the 4th time.
Yeah, but once again, I came through. I still can't figure out what could have snapped in Dr. Stone's mind to make her act like that. You probably know, though, don't you, girl?
Actually, I do. It would seem that Stone's fear of men caused her to create a male persona of her own. Ultimately, she was the object of her own paranoia. Classic case of schizophrenia.
Are you telling me she actually wanted to be a man?
That's right.
That's my kind of woman. Yeah, but how was she able to do that deep, husky man's voice?
Obviously, it was a result of her schizophrenia.
No, Captain, you're wrong. It was her chain smoking.
I knew that.
Oh, Inspector Sledgehammer, Detective Doro, Special Agent Bunyan of the FBI.
FBI, huh? You know J. Edgar Hoover personally?
Shut up, Hammer. And stop dripping ice cream all over my carpet.
I'm sorry.
No! Oh, cold! Oh, boy, it goes right through here.
Hammer! Agent Bunyan wants to borrow you for the FBI for a very special top secret assignment.
Have you ever heard of Clive Winston?
Makes cigarettes, doesn't he?
Hammer, shut up.
He was the biggest crime boss in the country in the late 60s.
Well, then his brother makes cigarettes.
Hammer, shut up.
One of them makes cigarettes.
Hasn't he been in jail for the last 20 years?
Our sources indicate he's planning a prison break. Inspector Hammer, we'd like you to go undercover at Chadney Federal Prison. Get close to Winston, become friends, and break out with him. Hopefully, he'll lead you to his accomplices, men we've been trying to convict for years.
And you chose me because I can make friends with anybody, right?
No.
No?
We chose you because Chadney is full of the toughest, most violent men in the country.
So, Hammer, you should feel right at home.
Also, we didn't want to risk the life of one of our own men.
Hey, I eat Risk for breakfast. When do we go?
Tomorrow at 8 a.m., you'll enter Chadney with the identity of Nick LeBeau, alias Nick the Dart, a legendary hitman who's killed so many people even our computer quit counting. But nobody knows what he looks like. I arrested him, and I don't even know what he looks like.
Me posing as a vicious hitman? It'll be kind of a stretch, but I'll try. At least I have the right tools.
Hammer, you can't take your gun into prison.
One more thing. This has to be kept top secret. Only the people in this room will know about it. You'll be on your own, Inspector. Good luck.
Oh, sticky. What the... Here. What a sissy hitman. This guy never once used a heat-seeking missile.
Sledge, I want you to be careful in prison. It's very dangerous. And, well, I just want to say it's going to be difficult for everyone.
I know. The separation is tough.
Why, Sledge?
I know this sounds hokey, DeRoe, but I'm not sure I can make it in there alone.
You can. You can. I want you to know that I'm going to be here when you get out.
No, not you. I'm talking about my amigo here.
Oh.
No, but I'll miss you too, Duro.
Gee, thanks.
Really. And just to show you how much you mean to me, I'm going to let you take care of my gun while I'm gone. I've written out a few simple instructions. Make sure you feed it some high-quality gun oil every night, and then wipe it down with a clean, lint-free rag.
Don't worry about your gun. Take care of yourself.
What we have here is a failure.
A woman warden? What's next? Equal pay?
Call me sir. So, the infamous Nick LeBeau. Tell me, why do they call you Nick the Dart?
Because I score a lot of points, sir.
Oh! Don't talk back to the warden.
I'm sorry. Oh!
Don't apologize to the warden. Don't nod to the warden.
You must have friends in high places, Mr. LeBeau. I've been instructed to place you in the same cell with Clive Winston.
Yeah, well, we're old pals. We went to reform school together.
It's impossible. Clive Winston must be 20 years older than you.
Yeah, he's also an idiot. He flunked 11th grade 19 times.
Well, I don't care who you know. In here, you're nobody. Nothing but a number. Everybody in Chadney is just a number.
Yeah, what's your number? 36, 24, 36?
Oh! I like to think of this as a progressive prison. That's because it gets progressively worse.
Yeah? So much for the sales pitch. Any negative points?
Oh!
What was that for?
Nothing.
Well, that's a negative point. Any others?
Yes. Don't even think about escaping. Nobody escapes from my prison. Not even me. If I tried, I'd have me shot. Rules are rules. Understand?
Oh!
I told you. No nod.
Open 67.
Not 76, you moron. 67.
What the hell is this, Chester?
New roommate.
I don't need no stinking roommate.
Sorry, Clive. Ain't no more room.
Take some, kill somebody.
Orders is orders. Y'all keep your nose clean or I'll wipe it off with this here. 1267. No, 67. 6-7, you tomato brain. Dang, I thought I was stupid.
Well, a nice spread you got here. Got a bedroom and a bathroom and a vanity. And I guess this is a den.
Hey, let me give you a piece of advice. I don't like you. Now, I got 2 rules in here. 1, shut up. 2, stay out of my way.
Yeah, tough guy. Well, I got some rules, too. Number 1, don't make me mad. And number 2, don't use my toothbrush, because then you'll make me mad and you'll be breaking rule number 1. So which bunk is mine? I'll take the top one. I choose the top one. Want to give me a boost up?
Shut up, huh?
I think I can make it. Oh! Whoa! Thanks. Whew. Man, guy could go stir crazy here. Name's Nick LeBeau. Friends call me Nick the Dart. Don't worry, I'm like a cat. Always land on my feet.
Nick the Dart, huh? I heard you.
Yeah, all bad, I hope.
Yeah, I heard you hit a lot of people, that's it.
Yeah, I hit a few people. I hit a lot of people. I even killed some of them. As a matter of fact, a couple of times I was contracted for your organization.
Whoop! Hey, I didn't say I liked you. I said I heard you. You understand? Now put a pillow in that mouth, all right? I'm trying to read here.
Yeah. Well, they can put me in a cage. But they can't tame this animal. Yada, 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 Warden!
Hey, knock it off, Jabron, will you?
Take this, you lousy screw! What are you gonna do about it, huh? Come and show me how tough you are. Huh? I'll take it over! Hey, yeah! I'll take it over! Get off, dummy! Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Surprise!
Come on! Get
Reminds me when I dry off to kill you in your sleep.
Henry! Henry! Hannah, come on, you can do it. I know you can. Henry, okay.
Hey, buddy. You just saved my life here.
It's nothing any other good hitman wouldn't do.
So I'm driving down the freeway. It's 3 o'clock in the morning now. I hear thump, thump, thump. I pull over, whip open the trunk, and this guy ain't dead yet. So I grab this tire iron. Boom, boom. Give him a couple of whacks. Nothing. Finally, 10, 15 whacks. Boom, 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 boom. He stops stumping, and he buys the farm. I tell you, it makes me laugh to think about it now.
Hey,
Hey.
you think that's bad?
I'm trying to get some information out of this guy, right? And this guy is not talking, okay? So I'm on a 20th story. And I figure, well, it might help his memory a little bit if I throw him off, right? So what happens? He lands in the swimming pool.
No kidding.
No. So then I gotta walk all the way down 20 flights of stairs. The elevator's broken.
Of course.
Of course. So then I gotta carry him back up 20 flights of stairs. He still won't cooperate. I throw him off again. What happens? He lands on an awning, he bounces into some bushes, and he walks away. I'm thinking, why me?
This is Murphy's Law.
It's
Murphy's Law.
Why me? Like a cat.
I tell you. Oh, boy. Well, I'll tell you, though, it's the thing that upsets me most about prison is it's just men talking, you know? Men, talk.
Attention prisoners. The movie tonight will be My Dinner with Andre.
You know, I like you, kid.
Me too.
Yeah. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret here. I'm busting out of this joint tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. And seeing as you have saved my life here, I'm going to take you with me.
No, you would do this for me?
Hey.
You know what you are? You're a real sweetheart.
Never say sweetheart in prison unless you mean it.
So, who are these guys on the outside that are gonna help you?
What's it to you?
Come on, Clive. I don't want just anybody busting me out of prison. They might be flakes. They might be lowlifes. We might have a personality conflict.
You just be ready to go at 5 a.m.
LeBeau, your girlfriend's here.
Open 76.
I drinked him.
Close 76. LeBeau, you got 5 minutes. Wait a minute, I don't like you. Make it 4. And you're ugly, too. Make it 3.5.
I'm sorry, this number is no longer in service.
DeRoe, what are you doing here? Hitmen don't have girlfriends. If they did, they'd kill them.
I came to get a status report. Also, I brought you something.
How is my amigo?
Fine.
Does he miss me? Probably crying bullets, huh?
No, it seems happy.
Oh, good. DeRoe, this isn't a prison, it's Club Med. Do you believe they actually feed the prisoners?
How are you getting along with Winston?
Great. I like the guy. He's brutal, he's violent, he's unfeeling. I think he'd make a great cop.
When's he gonna make his break?
Tomorrow, 5 a.m.
Whatever. Do you think that card can read lips?
I don't think he can read, period.
Nick, come on. What are you doing there?
We'll never get out the vent. It's too small.
Relax, will you?
Hey, come on. It's almost 5. I thought you said we were breaking out this morning.
Yeah, but relax.
Well, shouldn't we be doing something? Like sawing the bars or maybe carving a gun out of soap?
Kid, give me a break. I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah. Come on, Clive. We can't just walk out of here.
Open 67. Winston, Warden wants to see you.
Okay. Let's go, Nick.
Warden wants to see you.
No.
Not him.
Where I go, he goes. Hi, Warden. What's the problem?
Oh! What was that for?
Talking.
I didn't talk, he did.
My mistake.
It's come to my attention that you two are planning to break out of here this morning.
Us? No. That just must be a prison rumor. You know how convicts are. Just like old ladies. A tucka.
You're lying. It's true, isn't it, Clive?
I'm afraid so, yes.
You picked a great time to tell the truth.
The deal was for one. Two's a bigger risk for me. It's going to cost you extra.
Well, 50,000 ought to be worth the risk. Take plastic.
If only Papillon would have had a gold card. You see, you make a woman a warden and a breakout is cakewalk.
The Mercedes is gassed up and waiting.
Thanks, Warden. Money talks, money walks.
So, just exactly where are we, huh?
Oh, on a deserted country road.
But exactly, where are we going?
To a deserted farmhouse. Balloons, pinballs. It's almost worth doing 20 years for, Nick. Come on, let me introduce you to some of my partners in crime here.
Yeah, sure, but can I make a phone call first?
To who?
My girlfriend. I want to let her know I'm out, and I want to invite her to the party.
Well, sure. We can't have too many bimbos, can we? Never. Phone's right over here. Come on, over here. Hey.
Grandma, how you doing? Hey, yo. Got a quarter?
Hey, Rico. All right. There's your mom. All right.
Hello? Yeah, babe. It's me, Nick.
Hammer?
Yeah, old Nick.
Hammer, where are you?
I don't know. I'm in a farmhouse in the middle of nowhere. Excuse me. Could you give my girlfriend directions on how to get here?
Oh, sure thing, honey. Okay, now you go outside and you get in your car, see? Then you start it up, then you press on the gas pedal.
Nick, bring it over here, will you, Nick? I want you to meet the guys. Come on over here. Come over here. Hey, hold it down, everybody. Just a second, I got something to say here. I want you to meet the only friend I ever made after doing 20 years in a joint. Nick LeBeau.
Hey, Nick, how you doing, Nick? All right.
Now, this is a terrific hitman. He is also real good people. Now, you may know him by his professional name, Nick the Dot.
What? Nick the Dot? Yo, Clive, Nick the Dot, he killed my second cousin.
Yeah, well, he knocked off my first cousin. Hold on. Nick the Dot is my sister. So you're not my father. Your father? What about my mother? And my dog?
Oh, wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. Give the kid a break here. I mean, so he murdered a few people. I mean, he is a hitman. It is his job.
Yeah, let's not get petty. Yo, Clive, I'm gonna blow his brains out right here.
No, wait, hold it. Put down your guns. Look, I'm not really Nick the Dart. Actually, I'm Sledgehammer. I'm a cop. I'm doing undercover work for the FBI. There's no reason to shoot me. Wait, did I say cop? Where is my head at? No. I'm actually Geraldo Rivera, and I'm doing an undercover expose on prison reform. No?
You know, Duro, happiness is a warm gun.